Hey, what's going on, guys? The Langbanger here. I have a new profile for you, and I wanted to go over Tellarknights. So I recently played in a regional, had this deck sleeved up, so I figured why not make a video. I know I don't make videos like I used to, so certainly, after an event or after I build a deck, I feel I should post a video. So I do know, you know, certainly had a lot more, viewers back in the day. That's because I did put in more of an effort. I was more involved in the game. Now, I know some people still watch and appreciate these videos. That's cool. This is for you. I know I'm not going to get a ton of views or anything, and that's fine. But this is definitely one of my more fun decks that I own, Tellarknights. So all the way back, and I think it was Duelist Alliance, you had Tellers, you had BA, you had Shaddolls, and then I think Klee was maybe not in that set, but it might have been the set after, and I think maybe Necros came out. It was a pretty fun format overall. So when we got new Teller support, I was like, all right, let's go. This isn't going to take any money to invest in it, really. Everything was like a couple dollars. I guess really the cards are considered Constellars, not Tellarknights per se, but I guess it is. So however you want to categorize that. So I did look up some videos. I'm very honed in on the Tellarknight, so this may be a watered down kind of version of what you're kind of seeing online. People were using the Constellar. It's a little 3 level, and it can surge, and then there was a level 4, and there's a whole bunch of loops you can do and stuff and skip your opponent's turn. So I didn't do all that. So I pretty much just took my old build and I added some new cards to it. So let's just see what we got here. So you have the 3 Deneb, you have the 3 Altair, you have the 3 Ukulele. So those, let me see here, and then 1 Vegas. So those were the old guys. So then I was on 3 Lyran and 2 Altarian. So I got to flip these around myself. So with that, the Altarian, when you summon, you can summon this from the grave. So that's pretty cool. And then you can target cards on the field up until, or however many exceed monsters you have, destroy them. So that's pretty cool. And then the Lyran, that is a chain blocker. So that's pretty cool. And then when this is summoned, you get to search out a spell. So quick little, analysis on the new cards. I also used 3 Cerebus. I just didn't want to deal with hand traps, but also I guess the game isn't using a lot of hand traps right now. So this wasn't that big of a deal, but I just figured I want to summon one of my Tellers and get the effect to go through. So if you hand trap me and I have this, it's going to be negated. So was that the best play? Probably not. Was using this deck probably the best play? Probably not. Definitely this deck is going to struggle to keep up with all the other decks that are out there. Just all these decks have all these chain links, and even if you hand trap or do something, they could still just pop off and build a crazier board than what you can build. So definitely nostalgic to use this deck though, so it's where it is. So then this is, I guess, basically a Call of the Haunted, Constellar Tellarknights. So that's pretty cool. And kind of my thinking was I want to summon Trevor, kind of just keep looping, summoning monsters from the grave, reusing Fiendish Chain, Call of the Haunted, reusing this, just things of that sort. And then let me see here. So yeah, so that's that. Then you have 2 Tactics, 1 Reborn, 1 Duster, 1 Rhoda, 1 Skybridge, and 1 Called by the Grave. That rounded out my spells. And then for the traps, 3 Alpha, 3 Call the Haunted, 3 Fiendish Chain, and 3 Evenly Matched. So nothing too crazy there. Definitely realizing, you know, you got to cut down on the traps. Even though I did, this was still kind of a lot because you kind of need monster extenders, and like spells, you have to just, you know, keep getting your plays off. So, so that was the main. So let's go into the extra deck. So you have 2 Catechists, you have 2 Diamond, you have 2 Battleimus, you have 2 Trigger, you have 1 Zeus, 1 Pleiades, 1 Ptolemaeus, 1 Lyra, 1 Castell, 1 Exciton Knight, and 1 M7. So I can't say for sure if all these were needed. I was kind of iffy on this, but I just figured just have a non-exceed just in case like you need it, and I like that effect, the search out. Yeah, I guess how people are using this deck, you want to get as many materials onto this, and then you can skip your opponent's turn. So I definitely wasn't focused on that. So yeah, that's pretty much that. I only had 1 Zeus. You may want to use a second one. My old build used to use 3 Trevor. I shaved that down just to, you know, find room for everything else. I do love this. So that's pretty cool, just in case you're kind of struggling to like get off, you know, you can discard and rank up in the Trevor. So, so that was the extra. And then the side, just basic stuff, but 3 Gamma Seal, 3 Nibiru, 2 Lightning Storm, 1 Twin Twister. Yeah, I completely forgot that this was at 2. I did have 3 in here at one point, and just threw a Twin Twister in there, why not? 3 Dark Roller No More, and 3 Anti-Spell Fragrance. So the fragrance, it's kind of the same thinking of kind of like the Trevor loop, to where you have a card on the field, and then you could just reuse it, like return it to your hand, and then flip it whenever you want, or let you do some plays, and then flip it and then shut your opponent down. So nothing too crazy there, but just tried to go with some, you know, generic sides. Yeah, I mean, would I use this deck again? Probably not, like in this state of the game. Definitely too fair of a deck. I could see why people are using the Constellar monsters. So kind of is what it is, but I'm definitely just that nostalgic type. If I have an older deck and support comes out for it, I'm going to be tempted to want to use it. So I did have Fluanderies. That was coming in the mail. I didn't get it in time. I do know that that's a meta deck, but, you know, I just didn't have it. So it's what it is. Not sure when I'll be playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Again. I'm always on the lookout for events. Yeah, that's about all I had for you. Thank you guys for watching, and have a good day. Peace.